Okay, so for everyone who's just tuning in to me, my name is James Williams Jr., Comfort Having number 2. A couple of days back, I posted this video about this judge who, for lack of a better term, let a rapist go because he came from a good family. So I showed you guys this picture. I'll show you guys again. This is from the New York Times Post. If I could get the thing to stop popping up, that would be great. Anyway, this is the judge, and this is the headline. For those who couldn't read that, judge who said teen rape suspect was from a good family gets death threats. Now, if you watch my video, I was a little bit upended, and rightfully so, because just because you come from a good family doesn't make you a good person. I have learned that lesson the hard way more times than I can count, and most people will not own the sins and flaws that they do on other people or other things, living or dead, or however you want to call this. So I'm going to read this thing, and now that I know where it's from New Jersey, here we go. A New Jersey judge receives death threats after saying a teenager accused of raping an intoxicated 16-year-old girl should get leniency because he comes from a good family, according to the report. And it says, see also, the judge also went easy on the accused teen rapist from a good family. You guys have to Google that shit. Judge JT, because I'm not going to reveal his name as I didn't in the other video, mostly because I can't pronounce his goddamn name. His first name is James, though, if that counts. I'm not about outing people or hurting people's feelings. I'm about letting you know how these things affect me. Yes, when I coughed, a little bit of spit got on my phone. Thank God for those plastic shields. People say I might be a little bit too honest for my own good. So let me scroll back down. Judge JT last year. Damn it. Got more. Judge JT last year denied a prosecutor's request for the 16-year-old subject to be tried as an adult. The young man comes from a good family who put him into excellent schools where he was doing extremely well, he said at the time. He's clearly a candidate for not just college, but probably a good college. Now, the other interview that I read, it left all that crap off, but you guys can go find it. The judge's last name is Troiano, and it's Monmouth County. Let me spell that shit. Monmouth. I still don't know how to say it. Anyway, it's in New Jersey. Just all you need to Google is that right there. Amid a nationwide outcry, the judge is 69 years old, received threats of violence, including rape and death for his stance, as politicians and other members of the public call for his removal from the bench. Which, legally, I'm not a legal scholar, all right? I'm not a professional lawyer, and I don't know how things work in New Jersey. But in Virginia, and in most court cases, if you are personally involved, you have the obligation to recuse yourself or remove yourself from the situation so that it would not be a biased thing. And I say that because when I had to do jury duty many years ago, I'm sure my turn will be coming back around, a friend of mine was going to court for a party that became a fight. And this guy I grew up with, he's never so much as raised his voice at a woman or his hand, and he was accused of assault and battery. And the judge asked me if I could be biased and give a fair ruling. And I said, no, I grew up with this guy. I know this guy. He's like a big brother to me. I've never seen him do anything violent in his life. And there's no way in hell that I'm going to be able to say that he did something that I didn't see him do. Now, if you want me to testify in his behalf, I'll gladly do that. But as far as like sending him to jail, it won't gonna happen. So the judge decided that I would not be good for the case, which the guy got off anyway because other people like me came forth to stand up for this guy and pretty much threw the lady under the bus because she was a Troublemaker. Yes, some of you women are troublemaker. Just own it. Just own it. Please just own it. The whole county, including fellow judges and judges superiors to you, are telling you that you are a bigot and determined of this county. Read the email the sources share with the Times. This massive includes hope that the family members of the judge be raped by a man stronger than you. Wow. So in other words, if he has a daughter or his wife, they want her to be raped like the victim was by the 16-year-old who comes from a good family. Where was I? Judge T's family includes his wife of 40 years, Debbie, and a son, Matthew. I'm sorry, I probably should have left their names off, but there's no editing here. And a former prosecutor, Morris. Excuse me, I totally misread that. A former prosecutor in Morris County also received death threats according to the newspaper. The prosecutor said teen identified in court papers as GMC sexually assaulted the girl who's at booze-fulfilled party packed with 30 other adolescents. The boy recorded the attack of the visibly drunk girl on cell phone and sent the clip to several friends, according to the prosecutor, which I told you guys in the last video. Days later, text his pals with the first words with when your first time of having sex was rape. See, right there, I was pretty much disgusted when I did the other video about this shit, and it really hurt my feelings that no other judges no, we can't let this guy be a judge in this case. He knows that that kid came from a good family. Let me do it right. Good family. And I'm thinking to myself, what? I mean, the kid, he didn't dodge the bullet because I'm pretty sure the judge stands. No. So, last month, the appeals court overturned. I could be wrong. Last month, the appeals court overturned the judge's decision to allow the case be moved from family court to a grand jury. The court hearing has normally closed to the public, but Judge T committed his seal's decision were revealed when the appellate, I have no idea how to say that. I guess it's supposed to be appeal, but appellated court decision was made. It is ruling, in its ruling, the court warned the judge against showing bias towards privileged teens. Admit online presentation or presence, whatever, against Judge T, who was labeled a menace. He has come under fire for electoral officials, including absolutely women. Valerie, how the hell do you say that? Vainieri a Bergen County Democrat, and Loretta Weinberg, Weinberg, the New Jersey Senate Majority Leader. Okay, that was like totally above my pay grade. Couldn't barely make that out. Monday, Stephen M. Sweeney, I probably didn't say that right either, Democratic president of the Senate, called the judges ultras based on, holy crap, how the hell do you say that? EGREGIOUS, absence to clear judgment. U.S. Senate Cory Booker is running in the Democrat. What the hell does that have to do with anything? It's in this article. Not only should the judge no longer serve, as he clearly is incapable of properly fulfilling his duties across the county, we must call out bad actors in the system, exposing their biases, and show women survivors that we will. Okay, I'm gonna spell this. It looks like dogged, but that's not what it says, I guess. Doggedly, pursued justice on the behalf. He said in a statement in County, prosecutor's office is still considering the next steps. While we have the utmost respect for the family court, the judges in the case, we are grateful that whatever this is, APPELLATE division agreed with our assessment, that this case met the legal standards in waiving the Superior Court. County prosecutor, oh good lord, why do these people have such fracked up ass names? Christopher G. The G stands for ICCIONI. I have no idea how to say that. I don't even know what ethnic background that is. I want to say it's like Italian, maybe Italian Jewish. I don't fucking know. God bless whoever marries this guy. Okay, you might want to keep your maiden name. Anyway, as with all the cases, we are assessing our next steps, which will include discussions of the victim and her family. Last week, Judge T refused to comment when approached by the Post outside of his home. I can't talk about this. I know very much about it. I know all of the stories. I can't say anything he said. Okay, that's pretty much where this ends because everything else just scrolls down to more things. Heads off and hearts out to the Disney star Cameron Bryson, who's passed. That's like down there, So what do y'all think, man? I mean, this is some fracked up ass shit. This is truly some fracked up ass shit. My feelings just kind of hurt on that whole debacle. I really don't know how to handle that, and kind of found something else. Good God, I'll have to make a video about that too. But anyway, I don't think that the judge should have been in the case. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I don't think the judge should have been in the case. You guys want to talk about that? Hit me up here, or we can have a live Facebook discussion, because I don't know how to go live discussion on YouTube. But thank you guys for watching. This is Comfort Advocate number 2, BC and you.